We're live here, opening night. Well, kind of preseason opening night. Michigan Killer Beez taking on the Memphis Blues. GSB, what is up in the booth with me is Katie Murphy. What's up, Katie?
Well, I'm excited, Hawk. It's been a long process to get to this point, and we're in games with teams, uniforms, the whole shebang. So,
Yeah, hopefully all is right. If anybody catches any mistakes, it is preseason. Give us some grace, and we will fix them by a regular season. But we got a lot of cool things tested in the preseason. Individual game settings, custom playbooks, a lot of things that I'm looking forward to seeing, for
yeah,
sure.
a lot of teams finding their footing. Trying to get right out the gate here, where they get a handle on some of the unique concepts that this league offers that others don't. So it could be an interesting process this week.
For sure. Jump ball ready to go. History being made here. GSB. First time people are seeing all these uniforms, these courts, and Memphis is going to win the tip. It's going to go back to Kobe Johnson, and Johnson's going to bring it up here for Memphis. Swings it over to Bobby Bricks, the number 2 overall pick. Bricks back to the corner to Johnson. Johnson gets a screen here. Drives to the middle, goes floater up and in, and Kobe Johnson gets Memphis on the board first.
Yeah, Bucket's trying to take the charge there. No dice, though. Refs let it slide.
So Tim Riggins playing a little point guard here for Michigan. He is listed as a secondary point guard for this team. So he's going to drive and tries to dunk it right away on Bobby Bricks. The number three draft pick can't get it. Kobe Johnson's going to get fouled on the other end. Katie, but how about Riggins going right at Bobby on the first play of the game?
It felt personal, right? We saw Bobby Bricks go number 2 overall, Riggins right after it 3, so yeah, he wanted to come out and make a statement right there.
For sure, he almost got him. Kobe Johnson going to go to the line for a couple free throws here for Memphis. Yeah, you talked about that. Number 3 pick, Tim Riggins. Number 2 pick, Bobby Bricks, going at it in this game. They'll see a little bit of each other all game, so that'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah, and I wanted to note that you said Riggins playing point guard. That's a move I personally didn't see coming. I know that this team has some lack of guards there, so it's interesting to see the small forward, get his shot at the point guard position.
Yeah, him and Truck Turner will both handle the ball a little bit here for Michigan, but we're going to get to see Riggins in a different position. We don't know if he's going to play that in the season, but I think Michigan's trying to test something maybe here in the preseason with Riggins running a little primary ball handler.
Yeah, definitely very interesting. We probably won't see a lot of people playing too far out of position like that.
For sure. Well, there are some interesting rosters, Michigan being one of them. They are very undersized roster here. That's puffing stuff. Slimer's going to shoot the 3, can't get it. Rebounded by Frosty Malone.
Oh, yeah, he probably knew that was a miss.
Here's Bobby Bricks, pull-up jumper, good, and Memphis up to a 6-0 start here on the road at Michigan.
Yeah, quick start for Memphis. Michigan having a little bit of woes. Missed the 3, missed dunk. We'll see if they can get it going.
Here's Tim Riggins. Got a level 2 hype train in the chat. Appreciate that. Riggins going to drive in, goes left hand, can't hit it. But Riggins getting a good usage here early.
Yeah, they're giving him volume, that's for sure.
Here's Nick Hill. Hill's going to pull up. Good jumper, good, and Memphis on fire to start the preseason. Everybody getting involved here for the Blues.
Yeah, and that's the way you want to start it.
Slimer puffing stuff over to Truck Turner. Turner at the top of the key. Going to swing it over to Petey Wheatstraw. Wheatstraw now over to Turner. Turner fires the 3, can't get it to go. Bryant Buckets pulls down the big rebound, and he's going to get fouled.
Don't hate the lurk from Turner there. Doesn't knock it down. Bucket's putting in the work to get the board. Would have liked for him to be able to put that in, but Memphis did not want him to get that easy shot.
For sure. Need to pull up the those beautiful call sheets that Ty White made.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I've got them up on my my screen.
First free throw by Buckets, good. Gets Michigan on the board. Buckets, another guy on this with this Michigan lineup. They only have one center on the roster with Aaron Ike, so Buckets is going to get the start at center, albeit a power forward, but going to get the start here tonight at center.
Yeah, and he's plenty tall enough. 7 foot is bigger than some of the actual centers in the league.
For sure. Hill goes right past Slimer and gets the layup to go. Hill's got a quick 4 here for Memphis, and they're up 10-1.
Yeah, the article that came out today detailed him as one of the players to watch, and so far so good.
For sure. Here's Riggins going to set the point at the top of the key over to Turner. Turner playing more off ball here for Michigan. As he's going to look for Riggins. Riggins has got the catch, three-pointer up and good, and Tim Riggins gets Michigan back in it.
Yeah, like we've said it, he's getting a lot of volume, finally getting one of his shots to go. It could be a turning point for him.
Yeah, here's Kobe Johnson. Johnson, the 6'6" shooting guard, now over to Just Blaze. Blaze going to drive in and just ran out of room there. Bobby Bricks was running the baseline. Blaze just stepped out of bounds. It's going to go back to Michigan.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like a busted play there. A couple guys dipping on top of each other. But this first time on the court with these guys, you know, so miscommunications are going to happen.
For sure. Here's Truck Turner, top of the key. Curl, nice curl by Petey Wheatstraw. He throws it down for two.
Yeah, great curl there, wide open.
Michigan back in this thing. Here's Bobby Briggs over on the wing. Now up top to Kobe Johnson. Johnson drives left, got one-on-one against Truck Turner and decides to go out to Just Blaze, who gives it over to Bricks. Bricks backdoor to Hill. Hill going to go to the layup, and that's good.
Beautiful cut to get some separation there for Hill.
Hill, the 6'5" shooting guard from Galveston, Texas, with six quick points here for Memphis. Now it's Tim Riggins over to Truck Turner. Petey Wheatstraw at the elbow. He's got Slimer. Slimer spot up three-pointer, top of the key. Good. And Slimer can shoot a little bit.
A little bit. Slimer puffing stuff, getting on the board there.
Here is Nick Hill. First up, ready to check in is Slimer. We know what Slimer does well. That's what he does, gets those hands in there.
We say he can shoot a little bit, but we know all too well that is what Slimer's specialty is, right there, poking the ball and trying to get turnovers for his team.
So early sub here. Quan Wulong Chi going to check into the game. The dual native, U.S. and Taiwan native here, checking in for Michigan. Now it's Bobby Bricks at the elbow. Michigan playing tight defense right now, trying to deny everything. Johnson driving up off the glass and good. And you got to give it to Memphis. They're making a lot of tough contested shots right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've not really seen a lot of fault in Michigan's defense. They've given a couple open looks, but they're contesting almost everything.
Yeah, Slimer going to drive to his left against Bobby Bricks. Slimer goes up, gets fouled by Bricks. His first. And Slimer will go to the line for 2 free throws.
They've done a good job of bringing this deficit back, getting to the rim, getting some high-efficiency looks. You know, getting as close as he did to that rim, that's not a shot that you hate for him to take.
For sure. So it's going to be puffing stuff at the line for 2. And again, if anybody catches anything in the preseason that may be a mistake, make a mental note and we'll get it fixed. I already heard one from the PA announcer.
Yeah, I think puffing stuff making a free throw is a mistake.
That might be a mistake for sure.
I'm not sure that counts.
Wheatstraw going to take a seat. I think Aaron Ike. No, Aaron Ike's not checking in for them. It's I'll have to see when they come back down the other ways. Slimer makes both free throws. 14-11 game now. It's going to be Dante Ali checking in for Michigan. Now Bobby Bricks. Same starters. Well, Frosty Malone's in for, actually he started the game, so same starters here for Michigan. Now Blaze over to Bricks. Bricks taking his time, 7 on the shot clock, gets it over to Hill. Hill's been hot early. He's going to take a contested shot and hits again.
Oh, my goodness.
Nick Hill's been really good to start this game for Memphis.
Yeah, he's definitely been great. He's been a guy on this roster that I thought that could be an offensive powerhouse for them, and so far so good.
Bucket's a quick 3 and the big man from deep.
He's 7 foot. There's no way he should be allowed to shoot that.
7-footer from deep. Brian Buckets, the power forward playing center today. That's going to be a tough matchup for Memphis if they have to guard him. Now
Andy gets the steal.
Absolutely. Riggins over to Ali. 16-14. Michigan feeling it right now. Ali coming off the screen from Wulong Chi. He's got 2 open guys. Ali's going to take it anyway and gets fouled by Frosty Malone. So Dante Ali will go to the line for 2 free throws here for Memphis.
Man, Coach would have been mad if he hadn't managed to draw the foul on that one.
Sure. Check that for Michigan going to the line for 2. Try to tie the game up. So good start here, Katie, to this one.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to see some different kind of rotations in these games, too. You notice the benches aren't all subbing in at the same times. put a little bit of an advanced rotation on these teams to test it out. So we're going to see some guys playing with different units and see how that works as Shiloh Marino is going to check in.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that shapes up, how the plays run out. We got, some of these games we see the same 5 guys come in and out and play together, so it'll be nice to see a team, actually play like a team would.
Yeah, for sure. 16-14, Ali misses both free throws. This is Bobby Bricks, ball stolen by Riggins. Over to Kobe Johnson, three-pointer, no good. That might be the first miss I've seen from Memphis today.
Not been very many of them at all.
Not at all. Here's Dante Ali over in the corner. Ali down to Aaron Ike, rather, back into the game for the first time. Ike's got a mismatch. He's going to go up and finish against Shiloh Marino.
Yeah, good job of recognizing the advantage. And you can see the shot percentage, 88% for Memphis. That was their first miss.
Wow. Okay, well, it didn't just feel like it. Apparently that was.
No, feeling was right on.
Shiloh Marino for 3. No good off the back of the rim. Ball tipped and grabbed by Just Blaze, who's going to get fouled by Ike. Ike slaps it off the shot clock but gets the foul.
Might have been one of the most aggressive slaps I've ever seen on a ball, too. The way it flew.
For sure. Appreciate everybody tuning in to our preseason opener. Well, let me know in the chat what you guys think of the jerseys and the courts and everything going on so far here early.
Yeah, I'm just now noticing like the honeycomb basketball there on the Michigan court. That's pretty dope.
First free throw good by Blaze. And if you're new to GSP, you got a lot of channel points you can redeem for watching Just Blaze wearing those Nike, those Jordan 1 Travis Scotts. He's got his swag on out there as he's going for his second free throw. That's up and no good. It'll be Truck Turner here for Michigan. With Riggins out of the game, Turner will handle the point guard responsibilities solely here. Quan with the ball up top, gets it to Ali. Ali doesn't like a shot with 5 on the clock. He's going to go off a screen from Sada Baby. Now Ali's going to have to make something happen.
Man.
Drives, tough shot, and he finishes.
Whoa.
And if there's anything we know about Dante Ali is that he can hit the tough ones.
Yeah, I mean, I judged him a little bit for not popping that 3 at the top of the key, but made me regret that.
Oh, Damian Chambers answers on the other end with a 3 for Memphis.
Crazy. And he looked like he was a little off balance on that, too.
Quan Wulong-Chi with the ball up top, over to Truck Turner, top of the key.
That'll be 3 seconds.
Oh.
3-second violation there on Ike.
Substitution on the court.
Yeah, lapse of awareness there and causes a turnover.
Here's Lee Roylock into the game now. Actually, both locks into the game. Leroy over to Chambers. Chambers driving right, gets to the rim, gets fouled by Sada Baby. So Chambers hits the 3 and then attacks the rim and gets fouled. And it's going to go to the line for a couple more.
They have like the exact same hairstyle too.
Well, I think it is his son, so I know that Leroy Locke was cryogenically frozen, came back for this league, and Lee Locke is his son.
It's hilarious.
So they do have the same exact look, or one very close to it. Chambers' first free throw is good. Super Gremlin booming, sub tier 1, thank you. He's late, that's okay. We're okay with you late. Just Frank gifted a tier 1 sub to Talani. Let's go, 50 in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Preseason opener here on Gold Standard Basketball. Chambers' free throw is short, rebounded by Sada Baby. Sada Baby backdoor to Ali. Ali one-on-one, gonna go in and gets blocked by Marino.
Ooh.
Gets his rebound and puts it back, but Shiloh said, not this time.
Look at the little lanky arms of Shiloh. I didn't even know you could do that.
He does have those long arms. Here's Damian Chambers up top to Dolph. Dolph over to Marino. Shiloh Marino looking for Leroy Locke. Locke's got an open jumper, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Sada Baby.
Surprised he didn't knock that one down. Absolutely wide open.
I think he was too open.
Yeah, it scared him a little.
Sada Baby pick and roll, goes up with the left hand, can't finish. Ike with the rebound. He's down low, and he's going to throw it down, and Aaron Ike gives the Bees the lead.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to go up with that when you're in that sort of position. He's on the interior of the defense there.
Thank you, Carr, for the sub. And Dolph answers on the other end with the flush of his own, and he raises the roof as he runs back down.
Yeah, he didn't like Ike dunking on him, that's for sure.
Not at all. This is a great game so far. 23-22, the Michigan crowd. For some reason chanting defense, but that's okay. Chuck Turner going to drive, goes up off the glass, and good.
They're a little confused, Hawk, but they have the spirit.
Maybe they've never been to a basketball game before. This is the first GSP game ever.
Yeah.
They gave away free tickets tonight for preseason.
Right. At least the crowd's full. That's what matters.
For sure. Shiloh over to Leroy Locke. Locke comes off Lee Locke. Locke comes off the screen and foul by Aaron Ike. Fourth team foul on Michigan, so the next one will put him in the bonus, I believe.
A lot of fouls.
Still early season, or still early career for a lot of these guys, but even from the prospect games to now, with the 5 progressions that we've had, you can see a lot different type of players.
Yeah, and you'll see when teams utilize different players differently than the prospect games did in more specific settings. So
yeah, for sure.
It's exciting to see how people develop.
Dolph short jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Aaron Ike. Kicks ahead to Sada Baby. Sada Baby guarded by Chambers. He's going to bring it back out. Now over to Dante Ali. Ali swings it up top to Turner. 10 on the shot clock. They want Sada Baby. He's going to drive into the key, and Sada Baby throws a vicious hammer down right in the face of Shiloh Marino.
Yeah, Shiloh goes for another block, but too small.
We're going to have to get a clip of that one. Sada Baby puts him on a poster here on preseason opening night. 26-23, Marino down at the post. He's going to get stripped by Turner. Turner's going to push quickly ahead to Sada Baby. Baby going to drive again off the glass. No good this time, but he gets the putback dunk. Sada Baby.
And he hung on it and had his leg on that man.
Destroying the rim right now. Where did this man come from?
What I want to know is if your wife can hear you screaming baby.
She absolutely probably can. Jump ball here, Ike and Dolph. Dolph hits it out of his hands. Things getting a little testy here in the preseason.
Man, you could see the heat on some of these guys.
They're ready for GSB. This has been a long time coming for these guys. Oh, the tip won by Dolph. Ali snags it, though. I think Michigan might hold for one shot here. No, they're going to go down to Ali. He's going to go up off the glass. No good. Tough shot. Ill-advised there as Marino's going to kick ahead to Chambers. Chambers one-on-one. Now over to Marino.
Gonna have to send one up.
Yeah, Locke's gonna shoot it. I don't think he got that off in time.
I don't think
they're gonna have to review it. Our first official review. I think he was late. If I'm watching it.
He wasn't.
Oh, Locke never thinks he's late. K-Town with the sub to Convict. Convict, one of our minors players. What's up, Convict? Replay review from Secaucus, New Jersey, apparently. No, that's late.
No,
that is late.
Now we know why Locke has so many children.
First review in the first game. We don't get too many reviews in this league,
no.
or in any sim leagues really. But I don't think he got it off. I think the refs are smart enough to say no shot there. Call overturned, and we'll go to the end of the first quarter. 28-23, Michigan on top, and a good one, Katie.
Yeah, it definitely has been. What an opener, to start the night, to start the week, and to start the season. I know it doesn't count, but it's a great way for these teams to see what they've got going on.
Sure, back here for the start of the second quarter. What did you like in the first quarter? Obviously, Michigan got down early, but Sada Baby brought them back with some vicious dunks and some momentum shifters.
Yeah, Memphis started out hot. They were shooting 88% at one point, 100% at one point. Remember, we saw the first miss of their game, so they definitely have slowed down a bit. I'm not sure if that was the bench unit or if they just kind of cooled off and Michigan started, getting their defense in place better.
Yeah, either way, Michigan's got a 5-point lead. Tim Riggins checks back into the game for the Bees. They did all that with Riggins on the bench, too, which is very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Riggins over to Quan Wulong-Chi. Wulong-Chi's going to drive, goes up with the left hand, fouled. Can't get the bucket, but the foul's going to be on Lee Locke.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for your home team.
Those graphics that come up after fouls are pretty sweet, Hawk.
They are pretty sweet. Those are not me. Which
graphic
was it?
It was has like the wooden.
Oh, that was all Brent.
Panels?
That was all Brent.
Really?
Yep.
They're sweet.
Thank you. And I'll say thank you for Brent because I did nothing actually. So that is all Brent. First free throw good by Quan Wulong Chi. I think I need a nickname for Quan. The Dragon is his nickname, so I'll probably call him that more. Because that is a long
he calls
name.
himself that, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. For sure, for sure. Here's free throw missed. Here's Marino. Marino going down against Slimer. Puffin Stuff. He's going to get fouled. Puffin Stuff's first foul, and Shiloh Marino go to the line for a couple free throws here for Memphis. We gotta get Marino some burgers or something, man.
He'd be looking like Twinkle Toes out there.
We gotta get him in the weight room. Pizzo with 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Pizzo. Pizzo is on vacation right now too. Go enjoy your vacation.
He's got priorities, Hawk. We're all here.
He's like, this can wait. I'm watching the opener.
Yeah. Well, he's also got his game tonight too, so he'll be here a while.
Does have his game tonight. 50 viewers in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Marino hits the first free throw. If anybody's checking us out for the first time, go ahead and head to our Discord. Also, go ahead and check out our website. And if anybody knows anybody that wants to sponsor Gold Standard Basketball, there is a finder's fee for that. Make sure you guys refer them to us. We will reach out and get that set up as Marino hits both free throws. We love you, Seed Gore. Yeah, for sure.
Ignore my family. This is more important.
We are your family. Quan Wulong Chi up top over to Tim Riggins. Riggins been a little quiet, but he's got Leroy Locke on him right now, which is a tough matchup. I think he's just trying to feel out both teams right now as Shiloh Marino grabs the board. He's going to push it ahead. Marino works to his left. One-on-one against Slimer Puffin Stuff. I don't know if that's the guy I'd want to go one-on-one with.
There it is.
That's why Puffin Stuff gets his first steal of the preseason. Drives, kicks it to Ike. Ike's layup is good. And Slimer had an 8-steal game in the preseason. That is not a guy you want to be not have good ball control against.
And you see him get a steal and an assist within, 7 seconds, and you know why he went so early in the draft.
Oh, Marino crosses him over that time, though. Here's the negative, right, from Slimer, is he can get caught reaching sometimes, and Marino pulls the ball back and gets a nice little crossover that time.
Marino learned it from the first time. We'll see if he continues to be able to elude Slimer there.
For sure. Slimer is one of my top 3 Defensive Player of the Year candidates this year, so we'll see if he can do that.
List?
I do have a list in my mind right now. Kane and Abel coming up in the next game is one of them. Is well.
Oh, nice.
Leroy Locke. They got a little messed up on the rotation there, and Locke gets Michigan got the layup.
Marino about broke him again.
Marino step back 3, no good. He's saying Slimer ain't nothing right now. Slimer proving different though. Here's Tim Riggins one-on-one with Leroy Locke, another great defender in his right. Riggins pull-up jumper, good. Tim Riggins can score with the best of them, Katie.
Yeah, and that was Dolph, of all people, with a hand up. So that's a big man there coming down on you like that.
35-27, Michigan with the lead here. Shiloh Marino. Over to Chambers. Chambers pull-up jumper, that's up and good. Damian Chambers, that smooth lefty stroke.
I think Memphis has done a really good job of getting wide open shots tonight.
For sure. Michigan going to take a timeout, 35-29. Let's take a quick break. This is Gold Standard Basketball on Twitch.
Okay, fans, it's T-shirt time. Get out of your seats and show us you want one. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team. Substitution on the court.
Back here to Detroit for preseason opener. Slimer gonna rise up and throws it down.
He puffin stuffed it.
Right on the head of Leroy Locke. Locke gonna go right back into the lab to get frozen again.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think they should have left him frozen at this rate.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ike, for the compliments. I think it came out really well, too. I do like the court for the Bees. They have the honeycomb look on the court design as well.
Yeah.
The only team I could do that for, so I was pretty excited about it. Here's Leroy Locke coming off the screen from Dolph. 3 on the shot clock. Locke pull up from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Profit. Jeremiah Profit quick kicks it ahead to the Dragon. Quan's going to drive in, kicks it back out to Wheatstraw. Over to Puff and Stuff, who just had a monster slam. He's got a mismatch on Dolph right now. Puff and Stuff comes off the screen, going to drive in. Tries to go down low, kicks it back up top to Profit. Quick 3 from Profit, no good. Good defense that time from Memphis.
Yeah, I'm really, really glad Puff didn't go up with the interior shot.
I think Dolph would have sent him pretty far.
Yeah, I do too.
Locke 3-pointer off the screen, no good. Rebounded by Buckets.
I don't know how you're telling these locks apart.
One's got an afro, one's got a headband, I think. I don't know either. I already messed it up once. Profit, short little jumper, good, and Jeremiah Profit puts Michigan up 10.
One's got a sleeve, right? Which
One
one's
has
that?
a sleeve. That's Leroy.
Okay, so sleeveless is baby lock.
Leroy plays a little bit of the point guard spot here too, as a small forward for Michigan or for Memphis, as he's going to get called for the illegal screen. Apparently, he doesn't screen a lot.
Yeah, he's like I said, maybe we should have left him frozen, but at least he gets to play with his kid.
For sure. Here's Puffett Stuff. That's always a good thing. That's a dream.
Living the LeBron dream.
Puffin Stuff off the screen and good. Michigan's got the system working right now. They're up 41-29 on Memphis here in the preseason. This is a chance for teams to test out some things maybe. As Bobby Briggs going to drive, kicks out to Locke. Locke just inside the three-point line. No good again. Leroy Locke has struggled from the three-point line.
Yeah, they're on a pretty nasty scoring drought. With the way they started, it's not the way I expected this game to take a direction
The
on.
Dragon for 3. No good off the back of the rim. Bobby Briggs grabs the rebound. We'll see if he can get his team back in, and he's been pretty quiet today. Bricks to Locke. Locke one-on-one to back to Bricks. Thought he was going to take that, but big Brian Buckets in there, 7-footer. Nick Hill's going to take the 3, back rim. A lot of clanking going on for Memphis right now in the last 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately, they need to get some things together. You know, they have halftime to try to reset too.
Profit
They
can't
just got to
get
minimize damage.
For sure. Profit can't get the 3. Here's Nick Hill one-on-one. Going to drive in, goes off the glass and fouled by Profit. So Nick Hill will go to the line for a couple free throws here for Memphis.
I'm a little surprised he didn't get that one to go as with the position he had.
At the line for the 76ers, Hill. At the line
Nick
for
Hill out the line for 2 free throws. So Dallas and Oakland coming up next, Katie. That's your game. Going to be exciting to see the Otters for the first time.
Oh yeah, you know we're acclimating to the new ways of the game planning and stuff, like every other team. So we're excited to try some things and see how they go.
Just Blaze Frosty Malone and Kobe Johnson going to check back into the game here for Memphis, as the starters will finish the quarter or the half here. Yeah, the new system game planning, right? A lot more options that you can go with. I'm really going to have to watch this game back to see if those options look good, if they worked, what went. You know, it's hard for me to tell live, but and without the settings in front of my face.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most freedom that almost any of us, if not all of us, have ever had as far as a game plan goes. So sometimes you know you're having to learn what's good, what's bad, and it may take a few games for some teams.
For sure. Once you get it, though, this is the longevity. This whole league is about the grind, right, and longevity. And once you get something going and you learn what everything does, then you're going to have an advantage in some game plans.
100%, especially, you know, since this is the beginning of the league, you know, front offices that stay over a long period of time will have that upper hand.
Kobe Johnson fadeaway, good. Little 1-foot
that's a tough
floater.
shot.
Yeah, it was. Kobe Johnson looks really good in that mid-range right now for Memphis. He's a little bit more of a scorer than I thought he was coming in.
Yeah, he had a little bit of silk on that one. I liked it.
For sure. Here's Dante Ali. Devin Davis with the Lou Dort
Ooh.
redemption. No good from Quan, but the putback by Aaron Ike. Here's Kobe Johnson now over to Hill. Bobby Bricks working against the Dragon. Bricks drives in, gets fouled, and the bucket. Bobby Bricks, that's why he's the second pick of the draft right there, his finishing ability.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw that, Hawk, but he had both the Dragon and Ike laying hands on him.
Yeah, he did.
So that was more context than is typical of a foul draw there.
For sure. And a lot of people, Katie, in the preseason were going after, some of that gear, getting some of that swag. I'm seeing a lot in the chat about maybe I got to save for a tendency change.
Yeah, the tendency change, that you guys know, or you don't know, you get one as you go up in tier, but 5,000 will get you the 10 change too, and some of you going into these new systems and these new teams, you might need one.
Yeah, you can redeem it. You can change your play types and or your tendencies for the redemption or when you hit a new tier. A lot of people have hit that silver tier now, and not a lot of people have redeemed their tendencies, so maybe they're just waiting to maybe get to 84, 85 to get some good ones. But they do get that free redemption once they get there to that tier. You don't have to redeem it right away, which is nice. Riggins misses the layup there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he has gotten a lot of volume tonight, just not really been able to knock down what he's gotten.
Sure. He's learning a couple new things, playing a little point guard tonight for Michigan. We'll see if they keep him in that role. I know Coach Brent is working out a lot of things as Nick Hill's three is good. Nick Hill has been the player of the half for me.
Yeah, he was the big reason for them to play so well in that first, and now Memphis is coming back on Michigan, and he's one of the biggest reasons why.
Somebody help Connor. He's not getting viewership points. Somebody look it up for him. Here's Riggins up top to Sada Baby. Is your stream muted? Here's Sada Baby, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Frosty Malone. And Memphis has cut this thing to 4. Right back in it. Their starters have definitely been the better part of their unit right now. Nick Hill fires another three, no good. That might have been a heat check for Nick Hill.
It might have, yeah.
Earl checking in, looking at the beautiful court. Yes, sir. This is an amazing court, actually. Backdoor to Dante Ali, layup good. And I'm loving the flow right now. The system, guys are back cutting, screening. It's not so stagnant.
Yeah, they've had a lot of that cut inside, get wide open on the Michigan side. I think Memphis has had more threes, so we've seen two different teams' styles so
They're
far.
definitely playing more an outside game. And if you're a scouting this game early, right? I mean, that's the big part of this league is scouting and strategy. So obviously you'll have the VOD to watch and the playback to watch it and, scout a little more. But nothing like scouting live.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Ali. 2 shots.
Yeah, Connor, sign out, refresh, see if it works, and if not, I don't know. I don't know if I can actually gift channel points. I don't think I can. Dante Ali misses the front end of the free throws. Two free throws there, hits the front of the rim. How about that sound effect on the rim, too?
Yeah, somebody was talking to me about that earlier, and I mute my own when I sim, so that is the first time I've heard it.
Yeah, I'm actually usually muted, so it's the first time I'm hearing the rim sounds. They are quite fun. Here's Kobe Johnson over to Bobby Bricks. Bricks one-on-one with Ali. Bricks drives in and gets fouled hard. 4th team foul on Michigan, so Bobby Bricks going to go to the line for a couple free throws here from Memphis.
Number 19. 2 shots.
The London, England native.
Shooting 2.
I believe he's East London too, so he's got some swag.
Let's see if he breaks these.
And I think my favorite part about him is that he jumps on his free throws.
No, they're horrendous.
The Cockney slasher, that is
This
amazing.
dude with number 2 overall with like some horrendous free throws.
I guess it don't matter as long as it goes in.
Yeah, as long as it goes in.
Second free throw up. That one did not go in. We jinxed it. Sorry.
What were you saying, Paul?
Sorry, Libs. Riggins with the ball for Michigan. Over to Dante Ali. Now top to Jeremiah Prophet. Over to Sada Baby. They're looking for Riggins off the screen. They got him. Riggins got a wide open 3 top of the key. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh yeah, he's happy about that.
Tim Riggins drills the 3-pointer. It's 48-40. 30 seconds left in the half. Now it's Bricks. Looks like they want Kobe Johnson. Instead, they'll go to Malone in the post. Frosty one-on-one with Ike. Now back out to Nick Hill, who's been really good for Memphis. Going to come off the screen. Nick Hill, pull-up jumper from the elbow. Good again.
I could tell that was money leaving his hand. He had his feet set and everything.
Tim Riggins going to get the final shot here for Michigan. He spins to his left. Working on one-on-one with Kobe Johnson. Now down into the lane. Draws 2, goes up with the left hand, gets fouled, and going to go to the line. So good job by Riggins, Katie, to attack the basket and force the refs to kind of call something.
Yeah, you saw Kobe had to reach forward on that, the way Riggins was positioned, and had to draw the contact there.
So Riggins at the line for 2 free throws here. As mentioned before, Michigan is a very interesting build, Katie, with I believe they only have 1 point guard on the roster in Truck Turner. So that's why you're going to see, Riggins play a lot of point guard. You're going to see Slimer play a little bit of point guard because they don't have a lot of guards on this roster. It's very forward heavy.
Oh, no, they only have 2. They have Turner and Slimer, and Slimer isn't exactly known for his offensive prowess. He's looked solid tonight, but his specialty is sort of the defense.
Yeah, for sure. 49-42. So an interesting build, right, for Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see how it works. Right now it's working out. I mean, they got guys that can play multiple positions as the Heat from Kobe Johnson's no good. We'll talk about it when we come back. Let's go to halftime. This is Gold Standard Basketball on Twitch.
The 76ers, 42.
So headed out to halftime. Katie, Frank wants to know what your keys to the game are. Obviously, we're at halftime, but let's say keys to the second half for Michigan.
One thing I noticed on that halftime thing that came up was that Michigan has 3 steals compared to Memphis's none. So I think if Michigan can keep churning out the defense, get some more turnovers, that could be a huge difference maker in this game.
Yeah, Nick Hill's got 15 at the half. What does Memphis got to do to cut this deficit?
Limit the turnovers, and they need to knock down open shots. They've missed quite a few that were wide open. Nick Hill's been hitting a lot that are pretty well contested, so they're leaning on him pretty heavily right now.
Yeah, he's carrying them a little bit here. Truck Turner's going to go to the line for 2 as Michigan attacks right out of halftime. 3rd foul on Kobe Johnson. So something to keep an eye on for him. That could play into some rotational issues here if he picks up a quick 4th.
Take a break.
Yeah, we're just now getting into the second half, so a lot of game left.
For sure. Free throw no good by Truck Turner. As the Flint, Michigan native, 6'5" point guard. The only point guard on the roster for Michigan. Also one of the owners of the Michigan Killer Beez. Second free throw up and good. So Turner hits the 50 mark here for Michigan, and they have an 8-point lead.
Yeah, Truck Turner is the smallest on the roster at 6'5", which is still a pretty measurable size compared to some of the guys in the league. So Michigan's going to be a big team.
Bobby Bricks gets fouled by Riggins. Bricks has done a good job attacking too. You know, he could score from all over, but it looks like tonight he wants to attack the rim, you know, kind of open his game up inside out.
Yeah, he's what do they call him? The Cockney Slasher?
The Cockney Slasher.
He's living up to it, right?
Yeah, he's got that East London accent. It is great.
You heard him talk?
If I get him on an interview, he's got to do it, right?
All right.
We do want to do interviews in this league. So if maybe in the fourth quarter I'll call someone out.
Nah, Doc, I said 6'5" is pretty good for a point guard.
Pretty
Sorry,
good. Pretty good.
Yeah, there's definitely way smaller in this league. We've got 6 foot, 6'2", you know.
We do have some tinies.
6'5" is real good. Measurable. I said measurable.
Sorry. Forgive her. Forgive her.
Yes. Forgive me. I have my thick accent occasionally makes me sound dumb.
Dang it, Katie. Slimer with the ball up top, looking for Chuck Turner. Turner's got the three. That's up and rattles in.
There it goes.
So at the halftime, they went to halftime and they said, I think Turner's got a little mismatch. Let's go to him. Foul on Turner that time.
Turner, from what I've seen, he is a bit of an offensive problem, right? He can knock down those shots if they leave him open. So they can't be letting him do that.
No, for sure. Well, so here's one end. Like Nick Hill could score the ball as a point guard, but apparently his defense is a little lacking right now. But yeah, Doc wants you to fix your accent. Yeah, just go ahead and fix it.
Just fix that.
Fix the accent.
Sorry about that.
Dickie, you can redeem shoes for 3,000 channel points. $3,000 for you. Here's Just Blaze now down to Bricks. Bricks one-on-one with Riggins. Goes up to the left hand. Can't finish. Great defense by Tim Riggins. Head to Weech trying out of Slimer. Quick three from Slimer from the quarter. No good. Ball tipped and grabbed by Bricks.
Yeah, he took that one pretty well contested. A little surprised that he pulled it.
Here's Nick Hill. Now 15 points in the first half for Hill. Swings it over to Bobby Bricks. Bricks works to his right. Goes up off the glass and good. And the Cockney Slasher back at it. Cuts the lead to 7.
Yeah. And he had Malone there on the roll if he needed him, but he didn't need him.
Definitely did not need him. So head back to the game. I don't know what that was from the interns. Here's Puffin stuff. Ball stolen. He drove between two. Kobe Johnson's got it. Behind his back he goes. Good defense by Michigan to get back, but they're going to go down to Bricks in the post, and he goes again.
Yeah, I was just thinking they got him way too late there. Bricks was wide open in the lane, but he made it work.
53-48. Bobby Bricks getting going a little bit here for Memphis. Three-pointer from Puffin stuff. That's good.
Ooh. He looked off balance on that one, too.
For sure. Slimer, one of the best 3-and-D guys in the league so far, or early, you know, coming into the league. We knew that's what he was going to give us. He threw a dunk in tonight, too, which is nice. Just Blaze layup is good.
Oh, and he let the chat know.
I'm sure he did.
Dunk, 66 vert.
Sure he did. Back door to Buckets. Buckets layup is good, and a timeout called by Memphis. They find themselves down by 8.
You know, I think one of the most entertaining Michigan aspects to me is the fact that they put the two white froze on the same team.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, they're hoarding the light bulbs.
Number 14.
So Kobe Johnson with the ball. Johnson swings it over to Bricks. Bricks now to Johnson. Swings it over to Blaze. Blaze kicks it back out to Bricks. Bricks drives in. Draws 2. Gets swatted by Bryant Buckets all the way out to the 3-point line. Kobe Johnson pull-up jumper. No good. Just Blaze right there. Can't put it back. Johnson sent that one pretty far.
Oh, yeah.
Slimer drives in. Slimer, I thought he was going to go try to dunk it again.
He wanted it. He wanted to dunk it.
Fourth personal on Kobe Johnson. We talked about it earlier. His rotation's probably coming up in a couple minutes, but they're probably going to get him early here.
Number 3. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Slimer going to the line for a couple free throws.
be painful for to lose Kobe as
Yeah, he's been scoring it well.
good as he's been. Yeah, he's been scoring it well. He's been, filling his lanes when he needs to. He's definitely been fulfilling a role for this Memphis squad, and to have to take him out of rotations entirely if he fouls out would definitely not be good.
Well, they're going to leave him in. They're going to risk it right now. Preseason, why not? Let him play with it. Let him learn how to play with 4. 60 to 50. Slimer hits both. Slimer from New York City. Kobe Johnson going to drive. He gets fouled. Can't get the bucket, but that's why you kind of risk it and keep him in as his scoring ability.
Yeah, he managed to switch hands on that put up there to at least get the ball off as a chance for an and one.
For sure.
Buckets wanted to just swat it away entirely.
60 to 50 here. 6:49 left in the third. We also started about 15 minutes late, Mac. So it hasn't quite been an hour. It's been about 45 minutes. Johnson hits the first free throw.
And the other part of this, that to what he's saying, right, is we're so early that fouls will get more negligible as teams' IQs and come up. So
Yeah, and we'll change it if they don't. All good. Where have you been, buddy? 10-minute quarters we've been doing the entire preseason and prospect games. Memphis, come get your boy.
he's still frozen in the cryogenic freezer.
For sure. Here is Chuck Turner over to Wulong Chi, 60 to 52. 6.5 left in the third.
Oh, Puff.
Slimer again hits it.
Oh, they gave him a 2.
He's got 16 in the game, Katie. Leading
That's
Michigan.
crazy.
Wow. Here's Bobby Bricks. Bricks looking for Kobe Johnson. Gets it over to him in the corner. Johnson working against Turner. 5 on the shot clock. Comes off the screen. Johnson, pull-up jumper. That's up and good.
Man, yeah, he's been real slick in the mid-range game. 12 points, 50% shooting, Definitely been a big contributing factor on this Memphis offense.
I think Slimer, since he loves Paul Mitchell so much, should hit up Paul Mitchell for a sponsorship.
Yeah. Not sure how they would like their brand to be represented by a guy named Slimer, though. It's a little...
We might get a new product. Brian Buckets with the kiss off the glass. Puts Michigan back
Slime
up
gel.
10. The slime gel. Appealing to the younger generation.
Yeah.
Bobby Bricks kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson to Hill. Hill down to Malone. Malone faces up. Back out to Johnson. Johnson over to Bricks again. Bricks working against the Dragon. Gets inside. Gets stripped by Quan.
Good hands there to make him not be able to put that one up.
Turner now over to Quan. 6'10", small forward. Buckets stretches again. Can't hit this time. He hit one earlier from real deep.
Yeah, he did.
Subs will get him check in here in a second. 5 minutes left in the third. Bobby Bricks over to Nick Hill. Bricks down to Johnson. Johnson works. Pull-up jumper. Mid-range. No good this time. And he's going to get himself he needs that midi magician badge if he doesn't have it already.
Yeah, definitely does, especially with the way he's willing to pull him.
Here's Quan Wulong Chi over to Turner. Turner back to Quan. The Dragon has it up top with 10 on the shot clock. They look for Slimer again. Slimer's got another open 3. Can he do it again? No. Rebound pulled down by Just Blaze.
I don't blame them for having him take that shot wide open in the way he's been hitting them.
Bobby Bricks driving in. Draws 2. Good defense by Wheatstraw. Ball's loose. Memphis out of sorts right now. Nick Hill going to pull up and hits, and Nick Hill's got 18. Timeout, Michigan.
My goodness. I think if you're Memphis, that's your player of the game right there.
I mean, it would be mine. Him or Kobe Johnson, or it would be mine. But still a lot of time left for somebody else to take that. Bobby Bricks has been, getting going a little bit here. But like I said, Memphis has hit a lot of tough shots, contested shots, as Michigan's defense has really pressured and extended that pressure out.
Yeah, and we've seen a moderate amount of pretty open shots for both teams tonight. Their offense is working, but mostly everything's been fairly well contested.
For sure. Here's Quan. The Dragon up top kicks it over to Sada Baby. Sada Baby back over to Quan. Screen coming. Shiloh fights over the top. big mismatch here in height. But Shiloh, with those long arms, using that length, Quan's going to have to pull up. Contested three. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Damian Chambers. Scoring drought for Michigan now in the last 2.5 minutes.
I hadn't even realized, to be honest.
Well, their defense has been really good, so it hasn't really made that big of a difference.
Right.
Lee Locke going to drive in. Goes up and under. Lee Locke can't finish. Fancy move by Lee.
If that had hit, that would have been a highlight right there.
Here's Tim Riggins, 64-57. His team's got a 7-point lead. He's going to get a screen from Aaron Ike. Riggins, pull up, long fadeaway. That was way right. That was off the backboard only. Yeah, airballed that one.
Oh, jeez.
Chambers can't get it to go. Ike with the rebound. Not sure what that was from Riggins, but we'll see better days from Tim. We do know that Riggins is susceptible to, yeah. We do know who he is, right? That's all we'll say about that.
He looked real good before halftime, so they might want to check his blocker.
Whatever he did at halftime, the Dragon hits the three. I love that his player just plays like it. It's funny.
They develop their own little personalities or end up playing like the ones we give them. It's pretty great.
Here's Leroy Locke over to Kobe. Johnson, three-pointer contested. Good.
Oh, my goodness.
Memphis is a good three-point shooting team.
Well, they're playing pretty heavily out of that shooting guard position.
Yeah.
Which has been paying dividends for them tonight.
Yeah, they're playing through the guards for sure. And this one is Riggins got it one-on-one with Kobe Johnson. Kicks it over to Sada Baby. Baby down to Wulong Chi. Kwon going to drive right. Kwon going to rise up. Oh. And Shiloh gets put on another poster a couple times tonight.
If you're Shiloh,
he's got to get in the weight room.
Like, he needs, he's going to have to hit the gym, get some strength up, something. Because 2 posters in one night is...
That's a lot.
Yeah. It happens once, you're like, okay. If it happens twice,
Michigan's going to be passing out posters all over the city of Detroit.
76ers substitution.
Oh no, but the Otters are writing down Shiloh Marino susceptible posters, so
yeah. We'll send him one.
Yep.
Here's Leroy Locke. Shiloh's strength is not his interior defense, but he can shoot the hell out of it for sure. And his perimeter defense is pretty dang good. Here's Leroy Locke up top. Locke works to his right by 2 different guys, too. Jumper by Locke, good. They need Locke to get going a little bit.
Yeah, that's his first make of the game.
Timeout, Michigan. Dante Ali gonna check into the game here for the Bees.
Yeah, we saw their offense slowed down a bit. They just managed to keep the defense in place enough that Memphis couldn't take too much of an advantage on it.
Yeah, for sure. Great game so far, 69-62 here in the preseason opener. Got another great game coming up at 9:30 Eastern between Dallas and Oakland. Don't want to miss that. I'll be in the booth with Corey in that one. Riggins over to Ali. Ike over to Baby. Baby didn't like the shot. Now back to Ali. Ike drives in. Layup good. He was in front of Dolph there. Got bumped, but still made it.
Yeah, and that was a lot of ball movement there in the last couple of seconds. It was like 5 passes within 5 seconds.
For sure. Here's Lee Locke with the ball. Double team this time. Now over to Marino. Marino fires the fadeaway jumper and good. And we told you his strength is not his interior D, but he can shoot the ball. .36 seconds left. We'll see if Michigan goes 2 for 1 here. They got Riggins wide open 3, top of the key. Back rim, no good. But Ali grabs the rebound. Shot clock resets to 12 here off the miss. Now it's Ali. Going to get a screen from Ike. Ali drives left. Slides in. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound snagged by Dolph. Tough rebound there.
Yeah, it was a lot of traffic down there.
Here's Leroy Locke going to drive in. Off high, arcing, no good. Oh, the floater. Riggins going to have the last shot. Riggins going to pull up from just outside the logo. Can't hit, and we'll go to the 4th. Michigan 71. Memphis 64. 4's up in the chat. We'll be right back.
The 76ers.
So back here to start the fourth quarter. Katie, it's still a 7-point deficit, so pretty much even in that third quarter from these two teams.
Yeah, I think so. Memphis started out hot, like we talked about, but Michigan been in a bit of the driver's seat since then. We'll need to see Memphis's defense step up a bit, I think.
For sure. Well, they get the first jumper there. Kobe Johnson hits that. That's going to be Dante Ali with the ball. Now Sada, baby. So they send Lee Locke and Leroy Locke to the bench and Dolph, which makes me think as Riggins hits the three, which makes me think they're going to bring him in to close the game. So there's some of that advanced rotation there. Pull-up jumper from Damian Chambers. That's good. Chambers has got a nice stroke. He's hit a few of those tonight.
Yeah. We've seen a pretty good shooting game from a couple of the guys that the Memphis Blues managed to draft throughout the draft.
Buckets for three, no good. I love Buckets' willingness to step out and hit the three. He hit a deep one earlier, but that's a tough matchup if he's playing the five. Here's Kobe Johnson. Comes off the screen from Just Blaze. Ooh, behind the back. Johnson pull up, no good. Blaze fights for the rebound. Goes high off the glass and finishes. Katie, Blaze he always stands at, he stands at 6'11" as a power forward, so he's a big size power forward, and he goes up and gets a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, he was in traffic there. I think there were three other players on the other team, and he managed to come down with it and put it back.
H-Dog subbed, tier 1 sub. Thank you, Muddy Blunts, for that. Dante Ali's going to get fouled by Just Blaze. He's going to go to the line for a couple free throws. Keep grinding those channel points. Connor, did your channel points work? Uh-oh. Bismack just redeemed some purple Shacknosis.
Yeah, well, he needed something other than those blue shoes he had for those Portland unis.
So now he's going to get blue or teal, and he's going to get purple. Interesting. Bismack is a character. We love it. Purple Shacknosis. Free throw good by Ali. Pushes the lead back to 5. Slimer, Puff, and stuff going to check back in for Riggins. Riggins going to take a quick breather, I assume, Katie, as 8:20 left in the game. We'll probably see him come back in around the 4-minute mark to close the game.
Mm-hmm.
But with the only one point guard on the roster, he's had to play some of those heavy minutes in the middle there. His second free throw, no good.
Yeah, and we've seen that they pretty heavily want him to get involved in the offense, too. He probably needs that rest because of how active he has been.
Oh, Bryant Bucket steps up and takes a charge.
Oh, wait, that's the fifth.
Fifth foul. He's got one more.
Yeah.
He's
got one left.
Well, he's playing the shooting guard.
8 minutes.
I think Locke might probably spell him at the end of the game, but so they're probably just going to let him go here. Ali over to Slimer. Now to Quan. The Dragon for three. Airballs it way short for the Dragon.
Ow.
And I don't ever want anybody to airball, but I love that people airball in 23.
That is the second one for Michigan tonight.
Hey, better days ahead. Better days ahead. Everybody chants. Airball. Marino for three. No good. Rebounded by Slimer. We love the Dragon. He's had a great game tonight. Ali pull-up jumper good. 77-70. Been a solid fourth quarter so far. Puffin stuff with another steal. Yeah, those quick hands. I would have.
He's got buckets.
Buckets gets fouled. I would put Slimer on anybody's best player every game with the ability to do that in our defensive matchups, right? Slimer can guard some of the best scorers in the league.
And he's I think he's 6'6" off the top of my head, so he can guard most people 1 through 3 at the least.
Yeah, 6'6" shooting guard, so he's got a lot of length. Him and we're going to see Cannon Abel in the next game. They're very, very similar players. Very lanky, tall shooting guards. Both play 1 through 3.
Cough stank.
Stank is very, very long as well, yes. Free throw no good by Buckets. 78-70. Here's Kobe Johnson. Stole again by Slimer. He's got those quick hands. Slimer ahead to Sada, baby. Sada throws it down. And Slimer providing the defense. Definitely my player of the game for Michigan here.
I don't know. Maybe we would just leave him in instead of Riggins right now. He's putting a lot of pressure on this Memphis team and turning those into buckets.
Frank's got to DM me. Maybe we can get an interview with Frank after the game here. Oh, another one.
There it is again.
Oh, he almost did. Kobe for 3. Hits it. Wow, well, that's unfortunate for Michigan. As Kobe is a knockdown shooter. But I would get the ball out of Kobe's hands right now as the primary ball handler.
No, well, I mean, Frank, or Puff, did his job on that. His teammate just wasn't able to corral it.
Dante Ali drives one-on-one. Left-hand layup. Good. Ali with a little flare there. As they'd rather show him playing defense than offense as Kobe Johnson brings it across half court. Slimer's going to get his hands dirty again. No, he's not this time. Just Blaze. Has the ball. Blaze drives to his left, working against Sada Baby. 10 on the shot clock. 83-72. Oh, he had Kobe open. Now he's going to go back towards Slimer with another steal. That's 4.
And within minutes of each other.
Sada Baby with the rebound. Can't finish. Rebounded by Blaze. You know, there's guys that can get hot from 3. Slimer is one of the only guys I know that just gets hot from steals.
Yeah.
Buckets fouls Johnson pretty hard as Johnson hits the deck.
Well, I know going into each game, Slimer's disappointed if he can't get some fouls in because it means he's not doing his job. So, you know, active hands is a little bit of the way he goes here.
Sure. Johnson, a couple free throws upcoming. He's been good today. Probably him and Nick Hill have been a really good 1-2 tandem. Like you said, they have been living through their shooting guard, point guard position from 3. You know, even Bobby Bricks has got going a little bit. So it's clear what Memphis' game plan was in this. But they're right in an 8-point game at the free throw line to cut it to 7. Got a couple starters checking back in.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely think that Memphis found the best in some of the players. You know, Kobe's look great, Nick's look great. Those guys could have a real bright future with this franchise if they keep up the performances.
For sure. Here's Slimer over to Wheatstraw, now to Turner, now to Riggins. Riggins up 7. Is Michigan 5 on the shot clock. Turner going to come off the screen from Slimer. Turner pulls the 3. That's up, no good. Chased down by Slimer. He gets blocked by Just Blaze.
Yeah, he was the only one down in the paint on that.
Nick Hill, he's got Blaze, misses him there. Ball almost stolen again by Slimer. That man's hands.
Yeah, people are going to file restraining orders on him.
Oakland's got a pretty good defender in Jabroni, too, at the point guard position, who's got those quick hands as well.
Yeah, they definitely do.
So we're going to see him tonight as well, 82-75. It looks like Frosty Malone going to go to the line for a couple free throws for Memphis.
2 shots.
So the weekly pick'em in this game, Hawk, was pretty lopsided. Definitely in favor of Memphis, 33-14.
33-14 in favor of Memphis. Well, Michigan doing it right now. Obviously, in the pick'ems in the preseason is a tough time to pick games.
Well, sure, yeah.
But I love that people are involved in that. I heard the sports book will be active for week 1, so that's exciting. We'll have some preseason data to throw behind those odds. Frosty's second free throw is up and good. Cuts the lead to 5. So we got a game here, Katie.
Yeah, we definitely do. Nick Hill just said he's already filing a restraining order on Slimer, so.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to see him anymore. Of course, these teams will play each other again in week 7, I think, as Wheatstraw can't hit. Bricks with the rebound. Bricks working against Riggins. Now comes off the screen from Just Blaze. Throws through, goes behind his back. Bricks pull-up jumper. Good. That was fancy from Bobby Bricks.
Get you a clip of that, Libs.
Absolutely. 55% from Memphis, 50% from Michigan. Even game, and it's a 3-point lead for Michigan. That lead is cut down. Slimer, jumper from the top of the key, and Slimer has been so reliable tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely outperformed what most people have expected for him. He's been that 3-and-D all night.
Yeah, and he's hitting tonight for sure. Here's Bobby Bricks over to Kobe. Kobe on the other end can't answer with the 3. Ball's tipped by Just Blaze. They're going to say it went off of Brian Buckets. It's going to stay with Memphis. Timeout on the floor. I think we're going to get these final rotations in as Aaron Ike's going to check in to finish the game for Michigan.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what these teams do here in the last 4 minutes of the game. Memphis needs to get some stops if they want to take the lead back.
Simon Puffin stuff the player of the game. He was great all night.
I'd wager he's probably real close to being the leading scorer in the game total.
For sure. Here's Nick Hill. Nick Hill works to his left. Now to Leroy Locke. Locke drives in. Mini fadeaway, good.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to hit there.
Yeah, it is, for sure. So it's Bricks up top to Dolph.
Home team foul. Number 33.
Gets fouled by Riggins.
Third team foul.
Layup good by Locke and cuts the lead to 2, Katie.
Yeah, that was a free lane for him there. That was his to miss.
Here's Riggins up top. Riggins pull up 3, fade away off the back of the rim, no good. Memphis got a chance to tie it or take the lead here.
He's very eager to take those fade threes.
Yeah, he does a little bit. It might be a shot type or a tendency thing. I'll have to check those out for sure. Here's Hill. Hill drives in behind the back, drops it off to Dolph. Dolph underneath with 2 seconds left, goes up and blocked by Aaron Ike. And that's why you bring Ike into the game at the end.
Yeah, and if you see 0.3 seconds left, I'm not sure they're getting a shot off here before it's a turnover.
They're going to call a timeout, and Memphis is going to draw something up to try to get a lob out of this.
I think they're dooming somebody for a turnover here. Give it to Locke. What's another one, right?
Yep, for sure. So here we go, 85-83. We will have an interview with Slimer Puff and stuff after this game. We'll talk to him about his great game tonight. Oh, they drew it up.
They gave it to A-Locke.
They tried. They tried. There wasn't enough time. It was an interesting timeout to take when you didn't go for the lob there. I would have loved, when they took the timeout, I thought they were drawing up a lob, and I would have absolutely loved the game for doing that, but they didn't.
We may not be there as a skill set yet, right?
Not yet. Not yet. We're close. We're getting there. Every year we're making strides. Here's Riggins. Drives to his left. Riggins back over to Turner. Turner drives in. 2 guys. Big Dolph there. Blocks it. And now a foul. Dolph was caught out of position after the block, and Wheatstraw going to the line for a couple.
Third team foul. Shooting for your home team. Number 32. At the line for 2.
These could be some big free throws.
Shooting 2.
For sure. So Wheatstraw at the line. First free throw off the back of the rim.
Oof.
Needed that one to go. Definitely has to hit this one to make it a 3-point game.
No, I'm just now noticing the Beez on the waistband there. It's a nice little touch.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Everyone is welcome. Free throw good. 86-83, 2.5 left. Wow, what? Couldn't ask for anything more in the preseason opener here in Gold Standard. Dolph drives in. Dolph goes reverse. Big man misses the reverse layup. couple of those.
That harder than it needed to be.
He definitely did. I thought he was just going to throw it down. But it was fancy. And I do like fancy. Ball's loose. Wheatstraw's got it. 2 minutes left. Now over to Turner. Turner, big three, top of the key. No good. Aaron Knight grabs the rebound. Put back. Good and one. So give props, Katie. Give props to Coach Brent Lane for, getting Ike into the game at the end. He's only played, he hasn't played very much tonight, but Coach Brent wanted to put him in at the end of the game, thought he would make a difference, and he is.
Maximizing his impact here, and coming into a close game like this, he's done a lot of things really well and keeping them up.
Yeah, and this is I already love the advanced rotations and the options that we can do with this. Because we're seeing some really cool things. Front free throw, no good. Rebounded over to Locke. Locke's got the spot up three. Hits it. Great pass from Bobby Bricks. What a game right now. Riggins going to drive. Riggins drops in off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Bricks. Those two been going at it all night. Bricks has got it. 1.5 left. Memphis to the corner. Nick Hill been hot all night. Three-pointer, no good. Ooh.
If they had that, the house would have exploded.
Maybe not this house, but... at home it would have. Over here I would have. You probably would have.
Yeah.
No good. Aaron Ike right there for the cleanup. Aaron Ike's got 16 points tonight off the bench.
Yeah, he had 10 in the first half alone. He's gotten more here.
And all of them really have been off offensive rebounds.
Yep. They've not really gone to him into the post. He's just been doing the work himself.
Lock step back, no good. Ike cleans up the board. Here's Riggins, 53 seconds left. Riggins, got to take care of it right now. Drives in, goes off the glass, can't finish. Rebounded by Dolph. Riggins pressing a little bit here for Michigan. Bobby breaks down to Lee. Locke. Locke throws it down.
Oh, man.
And strategy's coming to play now. 90 to 88.
Putting it in the hands of Riggins here. He's a good offensive guy, but he's been
Whoa!
really rushing it.
Locke came all the way over to block that. I love the awareness from Lee Locke. But he's
nothing easy.
They're gonna get a call here. I don't know if I like the call, to be honest with you. I think in a late game you got to let that one play out. But they're gonna give it to Riggins. Riggins gonna go to the line for two.
He needs to make at least one of these.
Slime.
Both would be great.
Slimer, that's a soft flagrant call. Don't ever. Soft refs. That was a hard foul. Hey,
probably.
I enjoy a hard foul every once in a while, but ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. 90-88. Riggins got to hit one here. I'm a big Tim Riggins fan, though, Bryce. Big time. It's going to be a good one. I'm assuming Memphis probably takes a timeout here. Gold snowflake basketball. Love it. Free throw good by Riggins. They're not going to take one. Plenty of time, I think, still, actually. So we'll see what they do. 91-88. Locke's got it. Locke works to his left, back to his right. Over to Dolph. Dolph into the key. Goes up with the left hand and blocked by Aaron Ike. Aaron Ike's been the hero tonight, I think. I mean, Slimer's been the player of the game, but Aaron Ike might have been the X factor.
Slimer put them in a position to win, and Ike iced it.
Number 33.
Ike, what a game from Aaron Ike. Bobby Bricks calling for a foul, wants it. They're in Michigan. They ain't getting that call. These are independent referees, though. They travel around, so.
Freelancers, if you will.
First free throw, no good. And if he misses this one, it could get really interesting. I know where Tim Riggins going this week on progression.
3-point?
Yeah, probably. Ball handling since he's running point.
Yeah. Free
throw good. Makes it a 4-point game. So, Katie, let's get into a little strategy. 92-88. 21 seconds left in the game. You don't need a three yet. What do you think Memphis goes to? I mean, they have been shooting the three pretty well tonight. But what do you think they do here?
I wouldn't mind one of the cutter plays that gets, Hill or Kobe down low, open. They've run those a couple of times now to Bricks. Bricks has been real good down there.
Yeah, it has. They've been good. I think that I think that Michigan's defense has been extended, so I think they're going to keep playing that way. But I think that, the backdoor play is definitely there. We'll see if they can do it. We'll see what head coach Mika Korhonen does here for Memphis.
Mouthful.
That is, and I don't even know if I said it right, so they're going to have to correct me. But Dolph's going to inbound for the Blues over to Locke. Locke down to Dolph. Dolph drives in. Dolph! I thought he was going to throw down. He had a chance to end Slimer right there. He's going to go to the line for 2. Slimer got just enough.
Yeah, Slimer's, he risked his whole life there for that one.
Number 11, taking 2 shots.
Risked his life. I would risk my life too. That's what we love about Slimer. 62 people in the chat. Thank you guys for viewing this one. Awesome turnout here for preseason opener. Got one more. 9:30 Eastern. We got Dallas and Oakland. Don't want to miss that one.
No, you don't. I may be biased, but I stand by it.
Yeah. Dolph hits the first free throw, and I'm going to shut up so Dolph can hit this free throw and I don't jinx him at the line.
You might have just done it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can do that.
I'll hold you to it.
Not how it works.
Little toes.
It was you. You said it. You talked.
No.
Couldn't hold it back. The toes were too much.
No. Turd toes.
Dolph at the Truck Turner at the line for 2 free throws to try to put this thing away.
Hey, look. The chat was talking about it too. It wasn't just me.
The toes were good, and the crowd. Yes, the crowd was loud with their. What do you call those things? Oh, 1 free throw missed. The crowd didn't like that. Saw some interesting reactions. Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Don't do something with your toes.
Second free throw up and no good. So here we go. No timeouts. Memphis has got it. Leroy Locke, 10 seconds left. Locke works to his right. Pull up 3. No good. Back rim. Aaron Knight grabs it. And Turner going to get fouled again. Locke had I don't know if I would call it a great look. And
not with the way he's been hitting tonight either, right? You gave that to Hill or Kobe.
For sure. For sure.
At the line for 2.
Locke has probably been the coldest on the team, if I had to guess.
He's hit a couple, but he could do better.
He's taken a lot, though.
That is a Mac character if I've ever seen one.
He was 1 for 5 at one point. He made a few since then, so definitely he's come up, but...
Free throw good by Truck Turner. Makes it a 4-point game, and he's going to hit the second as well. So this one's pretty much over.
Yep.
Great preseason opener. Dolph's going to get the 3 from real deep. His Locke just set him up really bad there. That's the end of this one. I believe we're going to go down to the court and talk to Slimer Puff and stuff right now. Slimer, what's up?
Give him a second. He's deafened here.
Can he talk, or is he muted?
Here he is. He's coming.
So we're down on the court with Slimer Puff and stuff. Player of the game. Slimer, what's going on?
I think it was a team game. I mean, Aaron Ike was huge at the end of the game, so it was all of us together working as a team.
For sure. What do you think the biggest reason you guys won that game? I mean, you just mentioned Ike having a great game, but you had a great game as well. But what do you think was the difference there for you guys?
Definitely goes our defense. That's the way we were built. We got a team from Michigan. Obviously, we're going to play like the Bad Boys. We're going to play like the Wallace Pistons. We're just going to, defense doesn't take a day off.
Well, moving forward now out of the preseason, you got the preseason game under wraps. Move on to week 1. What are you guys looking forward to, and what do you guys got to work on heading into week 1?
Well, looking forward just to getting to know each other. We've only played one game as a team, so we don't know what our potential is. Definitely need to work on free throws. We should have iced that game, well before. For sure.
Anything else you want to say? I mean, Michigan played a really good game. A lot of people picked Memphis in that one, but the Beez came out and took care of business on their home court.
Like I said, the only thing, hard work and defense doesn't take a day off. So, we may not always make our baskets, but you're not going to make all your baskets either when you're playing against us.
Well, Slimer, great game, great showing tonight, and we'll see you in week 1.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Katie, let's go to the box score now. Got our first post-game interview under wraps. How do you like that, Katie?
It's pretty sweet, pretty different, if you will.
Let's check out the box scores. 47% shooting from Michigan, 51 from Memphis.
Oh my God, 31 threes.
They took 31 threes in the game. I actually thought Memphis was shooting more threes, but apparently not. Apparently Michigan took a heck of a lot of threes.
They have, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
I
good.
just noticed 31 threes, but they also had 16 more points in the paint. So I'm confused.
And they shot 31 free throws as well. So, I mean, when that happens, I look at the turnovers. And, Memphis had 11. Michigan had 12 points off those. But when I see such a disparity in shot attempts, it's definitely turnovers and offensive rebounds. 21 offensive rebounds for Michigan tonight.
Insane.
That was a killer game. Let's go ahead and check out the box score. 21 offensive boards is wild from them. We'll check out Memphis first here. Kobe Johnson led the Blues with 22 points, 6 assists. Nick Hill had 18, 4, and 1. Those two really led him, Katie, in the game, those two guards tandem.
Yeah, and them stacked on top of each other lifted starters and bench that well.
For sure. Bobby Bricks, 14, 6, and 5. Leroy Locke, 9 points, 1 rebound, or 1 assist. You said it, 4 for 11, struggled to shoot the ball tonight. Better days to come for Leroy for sure. Damian Chambers with 8 points. Shiloh Marino, 6 points. Shot the ball well, but got put on a couple posters. Yeah. Just Blaze, 5 points, 8 rebounds. Dolph with 3.7 rebounds and an assist. Frosty Malone, 2.6 boards. And Lee Locke, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. So like we said, definitely led by those two. We'll see what the Memphis staff does heading into week 1. But it's nice to get a game under your belt and to gauge, kind of what works, kind of what doesn't, and what you need to work on going into next week. So Michigan now. Slimer Puffinstuff, player of the game, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. We're going to see that all season from him likely. Aaron Ike off the bench. Could have been player of the game very easily. 16 points, 12 boards, 5 offensive boards for Aaron Ike and 3 blocks.
Look at the field goal percentage.
8 for 8 from the field. Tim Riggins, 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. So when you look at that 2 versus 3 matchup, it's kind of what we looked at coming in, right? I think but it was played pretty evenly.
Yeah, definitely think so.
Dante Ali, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Bryant Buckets, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Truck Turner, 8 points, 5 assists for Truck at the point guard position. Quan, the Dragon, 6 points, 1 from 5 from 3, 3 assists. Sada Baby had 2 monstrous dunks in this one. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for Sada Baby. Petey Wheatstraw, 3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Jeremiah Prophet, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. So pretty balanced game from Michigan, and I think that's why they won the game. It was just really tough to defend them tonight with everybody, kind of scoring.
Yeah, I think it was a great performance, though, by both teams. You get to see kind of where these teams are thinking in terms of where they're going. Obviously, both teams got some to learn going forward. Saw things they both could improve on, but we saw glimpses of some pretty nice excellence. Michigan's defense, Memphis's guard movement. Definitely great things to come for both squads.
For sure. Well, that's going to wrap it up here for Game 1 of the preseason. Game 2 coming up at 9:30 Eastern. That's Dallas and Oakland. Don't want to miss that one. We'll be back at 9:30. Corey and I will be in the booth for that one. But for Katie, I am Nighthawk, and we'll see you guys in about 25 minutes here on Gold Standard Basketball.